I think I'm going to sum up this video by saying it's not only hard working on old vehicles. You know, I finally got everything in here. Trying to find bolts and stuff for the shocks for the bottom. Go up through the bottom of the lower control arm. Originally had factory clips with these tapered bolts that went up in there. They were 5/16. Couldn't find them anywhere, and I damn went on, looked at Amazon. I went to AutoZone, I went to O'Reilly's, I went to Napa. Nobody had them, you know what I mean? So I get them off of Amazon. It's terrible, the whole set. So I went ahead and ordered them. I'm not even going to screw around trying to throw bolts up in there or anything else. I'm putting the original stuff back in it. So, you know, that's great and all. This side, other than the bolts, is ready to go together. You know, that's holding me up right now. Now I'm gonna wait. Now I gotta wait for this bolt kit with the clips, the original clips that go up in there. They get set up on the lower control arm, and you see where the shock is right there. The bolts come up through the lower control arm, and there's those clips on there that are threaded, and you just tighten it down and squeeze everything together because you can't get nothing down in. You can't get a hand, you can't get a bolt, you can't get nothing in there. A nut is what I'm trying to say. So then the best part about it is the other side was changed before. The top ball joint was changed before on the driver's side, so it was bolted in there because the new ones have bolts on them. But look, this is the old one. Got studs. It's got this daggone rivets I got to grind out of here or something. Yay, so that's going to be fun. This did just what I thought it was going to do. It's pretty much locked up. I'm going to have to cut that out as well with the Sawzall, just like I did the other. If these clips break while I'm taking this apart, oh my God, it's going to take forever because you can't get to it, and they won't come out. And they're in the way of everything. So I'm praying that's not going to be such an issue, but it's probably gonna. So I'm already gearing up for that. But so I was going to go ahead and you see, I pulled everything out. Pulled everything out. The only difference is, see how everything goes in here? Here. So I'm sitting here. I'm getting ready to start, you know, putting this together to make it get the size right and everything as close as I can. And I tighten down the castle nut. And it just keeps going and keeps going. Look at this crap. It won't even line up now. So I'm like, oh crap. So I talked to a couple people that are like, yeah, get some washers and put behind that castle nut. That'll draw it up and everything. And I get that. I didn't want to do that, but I get it. But I know daggone washers that big sitting around here right now. So you know what that means. It means another trip to the friggin' store. Even if I get the stuff in today. The clips and the bolts for the shock. Now I got to run, and when I say run, the closest Tractor Supply is 20 minutes from here, 25 minutes from here on the back roads. Yeah, that's where I get all my stuff. My bolts and stuff, they got all kinds of stuff in there. But, you know, out in the country, there's really nowhere else. I could go 45 minutes to Fredericksburg to find a Lowe's or a Home Depot, and I ain't going to do all that. Tractor Supply is just fine for all my nuts and bolts and stuff. Plus, I'm there a lot anyway. But look, back end's ready. You see where I'm sitting on the front end. Daggone old vehicles. Daggone old vehicles. And you got aftermarket parts too that do shit like that. It changes the course of your day. So I'm going to give up on this today. I'm not going. If the wife decides she wants to go to town today, I'll ride with her. I'll get what I need for that. But I'm going to get started on the dog kennels. That's a whole nother ball game. I got the seat belts for this. I got the shifter for this. And it seems like there was something else, but right now we're good. But that's, after this is done and driven out of here, this will be, the projects I got for this will be over the winter. I got to get that dart in here and get that motor out of it. Because I got this to put in there. And I got to get my damn C10 up here because I got this for it. Things going on. Thanks for watching. Y'all keep watching and come here, Emma. Emma. Oh, my baby. Emma. And oh, Naomi. Oh, never mind. Look at this mess, y'all. They're out here playing, having a ball, soaking wet. Nice. Bye. Got that spring out, and that's the new spring right beside it. I got everything up. And you know who was my biggest friend? My trusty Sawzall. I used the Sawzall to cut most of the bolt heads or stud heads off of the upper control arm ball joint. I used it to cut the end link, the sway bar. I used it just now to cut the bolt on the daggone shock from up underneath the upper control arm. Cut that sucker, dropped it out of there, didn't I? So I saved the 2 clips. And I got my brand new spring set over there. I got new pockets, new rubber pockets for them to set in. I'm getting ready to put that spring back in there. I'm going to shut the sucker up. I'm going to have this thing put back together here in no time. I can do everything to the other side except for I can't install the shock. I can't install the shock. And that's it. Oh well, we'll move right on, won't we? But that's what I got going on. That's how far I've gotten today. I was able to get a lot done. And like I said, soak everything down with PB Blaster as far ahead in advance as you can start, because that's what saved those 2 clips. See those clips? I got a little paint on them right now. That clip there and that clip there, it slides over the holes in the lower control arm, and it's kind of tall right there, and it threads in from the bottom. The bolt goes in through the bottom, which holds the shock from the bottom of the control arm. And like I said, the other 2 broke on the other side, so I'm waiting on them. They're in the mail. Luckily, these 2 are fine. I can do everything right now. Go all the way back around to the other side, and that'll be what I'm waiting on. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for the remainder of this truck build.